Good morning, Taylor. It's Thursday, graduation day for you seniors. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. We get to sing, I might have to do a little ushering, but I'm just looking forward to seeing you seniors all together at least one more time. Yeah, that'll be nice, but right now I still have to go to school, so I'll see you later.
Here's what she said to me.
What's going to happen?
What are you up to, Miss Bauer?
Making a video for special students here.
Oh, cool.
So speed this up to high speed. The whole way.
Where's Jasper? Okay, I just have to get through this 6-7 lunch, and then sign in for 9-10, and then I'm done for today. I am right now heading over to art wing, choir room area. So in AP Bio, well, some of us who actually showed up were asking about grades. I wasn't one of those people, but and Dr. Hill told me, oh, David, I think, got a B. I mean, I didn't fall for it, but still, that was kind of mean. So anyway, a few days ago, well actually last week, I spent some time looking through the yearbook, through the senior list at least, and I tried to come up with a list of the most influential seniors, most influential on me, and my only criteria was, if I've never met this person, would my life be profoundly different? I mean, I know that if any single person was omitted, that my life would be a little bit different, but profoundly. So I spent some time looking through a list, and I only came up with 3 names. And these 3 people were actually the last 3 addressees of my vlogs, including this one: Benson, Kelvin, Taylor. So in this vlog, I want to kind of give sort of a justification or reason for my picking those. That might be a little difficult to do, but I'll try. So Benson, the first time I met you, I remember, was well, back in December 2008, I think. Yeah, and that was the time when that Grandmaster came to play like simultaneous games of chess, and you were one of the players. I think I sat behind you that day. I mean, I'm pretty sure you didn't know me back then. Jaywalking! Alright, but the more, sort of meaningful times I met you was probably at chamber choir auditions, birthday gram auditions, but still I didn't get to know you that well until we actually started at the beginning of this year. We actually worked together for some pieces in chamber, and so on. So the thing that I really sort of admire about you is kind of your calm demeanor about handling everything, especially in the rigor of Dr. Hill's AP Bio class. So, you kind of helped me survive that. And your sort of outlook of things, I don't know, I just sort of kind of copied. And I think that's one of the influences that you've had on me. So Benson, I'd like to thank you for that, and I wish you well in your future endeavors. Alright, next, Kelvin. Now, when was the first time I met you? Yeah, it was probably that one time back in 2006 or 2005, where for some reason West Pearl decided to give me a yearbook page. I still don't know why they did that, so if anyone out there knows, please tell me. And you were like my photographer or something. You don't even remember that, but you know, I do. So that was the first time I met you, but you know, we didn't really have any close contact until German. And of course this year, you kind of kept me on track with AP German, and you know, without your sort of pushing your passion for German, I probably, you know, might not have gone through with it. But I'm glad I did, because I learned a lot and actually had a lot of fun in the process. So for that, thank you, Calvin. And again, I hope you have a good time at UC Berkeley, and wherever else life may lead you. Okay, lastly, and this is probably going to be the most complicated of them all, Taylor. Let's see, when was the first time I got to know you? It was probably quite a while back. Probably had something to do with, you know, music program at West Portal. But the more meaningful time I remember was your campaign when running for student government. I remember you talking about, you know, that not being a popularity contest or something. And, you know, a few other brief interactions, but I'm pretty sure you didn't know me very well at all back at West Portal. So after that, after you graduated, we didn't have contact for a while until probably my sophomore year, when I was in intermediate choir, and I think you accompanied us for Cantate Deo. Yeah, I still remember that. And you know, earlier this year, first semester, I kind of worked with you with chamber, although like very briefly. You know, if you had come earlier, maybe we'd have better songs, but at least we pulled one good song off for a winter concert. But I really got to know you a lot better this semester when I actually decided to join Advanced. But really, even then, I didn't really get to know you that well until after Chanticleer, when I really began to notice some of your peculiarities. So your main, I mean, it's kind of funny that, well, maybe not so funny, but it's kind of strange that I picked you as one of the influential seniors, because we have almost nothing in common. Well, very little at least. Except one thing. I think that's we both know how to think. That is, we both know how to look at the world and then come up with, you know, our theories, philosophies about it. And that's one of the, that's where one of the major influences that you've made on me comes in. Sorry, with these like complicated sentences, I kind of lose track of subject verb, so they might not always agree. But anyway, so there's just something about you. I mean, I wrote a lot of this in your yearbook already, but there's just something about you that combines your personality, your real world behavior, and your sort of theories about the world that kind of combine and are just really intriguing. I mean, there's not much more to say about this. And I know I'm getting a lot of interference with the wind and all these cars going by. So I think one of the more intriguing things about you is sort of how you've changed. I mean, I've known you for quite a while, and I mean, in name if not in person, and I've seen, you know, how a lot of you has changed, and that's really interesting to me. So Taylor, you sort of nudged me, influenced me to think about to actually think about the world a little deeper than I did before. And, you know, that's one of the reasons I started making these vlogs, so that I can sort of share these thoughts and have a, you know, intellectual, if you will, sort of exchange of knowledge, just to increase the understanding of the world, because, you know, a lot of it is very interesting, a lot of it can't be understood, but it's always fun to try. Beyond that, on a more practical level, of course, you helped a lot with our musical endeavors with chamber and advanced choirs. So for all of that, Taylor, thank you, and I hope you have, I mean, a fun time at Long Beach State. Meet more, you know, creative people, interesting people like yourself. And all you senior graduates, well, seniors that will be graduating this afternoon, I will see you later. And you know, I'm expecting graduation to be sort of a bittersweet event, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.